Last week, I talked to you about the growing potential for a delegate revolt against the presumptive Republican nominee, Donald Trump. The problem is it's sort of lose-lose for Republicans. Either Trump is your nominee, which appears to be an absolute runaway train disaster, or you force Trump out, which is another type of disaster because it frames your party correctly as completely undemocratic. Now, there are multiple sources predicting total chaos at the Republican convention in a few weeks. The New York Times' Jeremy Peters reported Monday morning on MSNBC's Morning Joe that there is a high probability of some kind of revolt-type chaos. Here's a short clip of him on Morning Joe yesterday.
That Trump and the RNC are quite nervous about the fact that the convention could get messy. And what you have here is this interesting marriage of convenience between the two, where Trump people who are definitely not party people and party people who are definitely not Trump people have a common goal in preventing the convention from turning into utter chaos. Donald Trump needs to protect his nomination, and the Republican Party, under Reince Priebus, needs to protect the integrity of its nominating process. And if the convention turns into a fight that threatens to deny Donald Trump, the winner of 14 million votes in 37 states, the nomination, that's a real threat to the integrity of the Republican Party's process.
Jeremy.
And then a member of the RNC Rules Committee named Randy Evans said that indeed everybody on the RNC side is gearing up for a big fight, saying, quote, "You're counting on a lot to convince a party regular to throw the convention into chaos, but I wouldn't be telling you the truth to say that it's not a realistic possibility, and everyone is gearing up for it." So a few important points. It's not very likely that this will result in actually ousting Donald Trump as the nominee, but the mere chaos that appears to be likely to happen and the headlines that will bring is not likely to be helpful to Donald Trump as the Republican nominee thinking about the November election, is it?
Casting doubt, making people think that maybe Trump won't be the guy. Yeah, probably not. If this does happen, it's just going to be the best thing ever for Democrats, Dave. And can you just imagine the conflict that it will create, the personal conflicts between politicians and chair members and you name it.
Totally self-destructive.
Yeah, it's going to be brutal.
And lastly, Donald Trump has started to say that it would be illegal for that to happen. That's not true. I mean, it's completely within the bounds of the law. The law doesn't say how the Republican Party can pick their candidate, right? I mean,
the Republican Party dictates their own laws on how they pick candidates.
Absolutely. It's like saying it's against the law to have a chess club where, they decide to give the trophy to the second place person. It has nothing to do with the law, right? I mean, we're talking about a group choosing their nominee to run for an election. This has nothing to do with the law, and Donald Trump seems very, very confused about that.